What's up, guys? It's your boy, back at you with a video. Today, I'm gonna class this video as not my first video, but this is new beginnings. It's been new beginnings 12 times before, but this is the new beginning. I said, come the end of this month, beginning of April, new tax year, we're basically going again. Like, we're gonna imagine the past hasn't happened, and we're gonna go towards the future on this resale journey that I'm on. So basically, that's today. I've been waiting for this day because it's the end of the month, payday, just a fresh month, everything. Yeah, mate, end of the month and that. So today's Friday, guys. I worked my last shift yesterday up until next week because it's Easter. Is it Easter? Anyway, we've got a break for a little bit. So I've got like a week off, so I'm looking to really kickstart this thing this month. I've sat in the kitchen with my girlfriend and basically combobulated a little bit of a rough plan. I haven't had a plan for like the last several months, other than like fleeting ideas. Anyway, let's start off with today, guys. I went to the car boot, took £40, which was like, I had £40 in my eBay account as of today. Took it all out, went to the boot sale, and now it's all gone. But to be fair, I spent some of it on myself. I got some stuff, but I'll show you that in a minute. I didn't get some stuff, I got like one thing. But anyway, we spent 20 quid on car boot stuff. We just got a bunch of stereos and some electricals, and to be honest, most of it's fucking broke, guys. I spent 20 quid if I didn't already say. Let me show you what I actually got. This is like me testing stuff. I got 3 of these hi-fi stereos for £13. So we got those. There's a clearance guide where everything's free for £1. I got this guitar speaker. This little portable stereo. Got some sewing machines. Some weird looking see-through LED speaker thing. I got this, which is just like let me open it. It's basically a Toy Story teddy in a box. You know what I mean? That was cool. I got like a turntable. It's like a modern day turntable though. And we got 3 VHS players, guys. Which I'll insert them in the video because they're downstairs and I can't wait to go down. I was testing them downstairs. All of them are broken. Basically, I got 3 VHS. All of them are broken. I've tested 2 of these hi-fis. Basically, one of them, the cassette slots don't work. The other one, everything but one cassette slot works. So there'll be a little bit of money in these. This one at the front ear is basically going to be worthless. It'll be worth something, but the CD and cassette don't work, but the radio does. But you can sell these portable ones. It's like builders and shit buy them. You just need a cheap radio, so I might stand some luck with that. The guitar amp thing works. Haven't tested the turntable yet. Haven't tested the sewing machines. Haven't tested this hi-fi system because they've cut the plug off the back. I'm gonna have to go get a couple more plugs and do that. So, a lot of work for today's 20 quid, guys. The testing's fine when these stereos can be worth good money. The VHS, they're all broken, so they're VHS DVD combos. So if I'm selling like a VHS for parts, I'll get £10 ish. So I'm hoping I can get £15 each for parts, but I really don't know. I've got another VHS over here as well, actually, guys, which I need to. It's right down there in the bottom corner. I need to do a testing on that. That might be a VHS DVD combo. But I need to be careful with what I'm buying. I went a bit ape shit today. I got to the car boot sale and just thought, fuck it, I'll just buy anything. That's good when you get lucky and get some working stuff in there and then you just ship off or throw away the junk. But today most of it's been junk. But I'll still make money, guys. There's ways to make money out of everything. These sewing machines, they got some weird power cords to them. So I'm just gonna check the brand name. This one looks vintage, so this one might be something, but I'll just sell them as like untested 99p auction. I'm gonna be doing a lot of like 99p auctions, guys, because the money is basically going to be rolling in on itself in eBay now. So when I've got things that I just need to clear, that's how I'm going to go about it, or at least some form of auction or really cheap pricing. So guys, that's what I got today. It's nothing great really. I think the coolest things I got was those hi-fi systems. I'll go downstairs and quickly show you these couple other things actually while we're here. This guys, which is broken, so that's another thing that was broken today. Everything was broke. So we got these 3 VHS. Literally none of them is working. This one is completely fucked. This one's fucked. And this bottom one, the VHS is working, but the DVD is not working, so I don't know what to do with these. And they're big as well, you know. They're heavy. So they're not going to be cheap. It might just be a skip thing. And also, guys, with my last bit of money, I got this because we've basically got another child on the way. And I'm trying to prepare. So I got this baby bath thing, which we're going to put upstairs in the bathroom and start preparing for things early. So I was happy about that buy. That cost 15 quid if I didn't say. So that was good. So lessons learned today, guys, is basically be a bit careful with what I'm grabbing. The stereos, I don't mind so much risking the stereos because I have good luck with them. But the VHS, like, the VHS is a bit of a risk, man, because they're highly likely to be damaged. So basically, anyway guys, today's a revamped thing. So I'm going to list all the, well, I'm not going to list all this, I'm going to test as much as I can and wipe everything down. Basically, I've run the numbers this month and I was like, right, all my money's staying in eBay now, which means riches first of all. So I was like, if all the money is in my eBay account, this being month 1, how much would I actually like to see made profit? How much would I want to see, just profit in the bank? I know I can do £1,000 profit. So I didn't really do it like that, to be fair. I actually said, how much is an acceptable average amount to make per item? And I was thinking £15. Some items I'll sell for like £10 profit, but most of my items land between sort of around £15 profit, I think. Maybe a bit higher. So I'm like, if I could make £15 profit each item minimum, how many would I have to sell a month before I get like £1,000, you get me? So basically I did simple maths. I was like, 15 times 100, well 15 times 10 is £150 profit, yeah? So bearing in mind I might have to sell it a bit more than £15 to get that £15 profit. So £15 times 10 sales would be £150. So times 100 sales would be £1,500. And then I started seeing how many items would I need to list a day to make that. So I was like, if I'm listing, let me just get my calculator out, guys, because I'm fucking up right now. So, okay, so let's say £15 profit times 100 sales equals £1,500, yeah. So then we'll go 100 divide 30 to see how many we'd have to do in a month, which is 3.3. And also, guys, I like to base my numbers around a 50%. Say I sell 50% of my items every month. So if I list 100, I'm only going to sell 50. So to actually sell that 100, I'd have to list 200 items, which would give me 100 sales, which would bring me up about 6.5 listings a day, basically, to do 200 listings a month. So if you do basically 200 listings a month divided by 30 equals 6.666 something. So 6.5 sales a day, so say 7 sales a day. And then I thought, that's too much for me at the minute. That's not to say I can't make that amount of money that will come with that. 100 times 15 is 1,500. But that doesn't mean that to say I have to list 200 items to make 1,500. This is just like a base. This is just me basically getting a base number. So, going off their numbers, I was like 6 listings, 7 listings a day is too high right now. I need to ease into this because lots of listings doesn't always equate to lots of money, you know what I mean? So I don't want to get caught in that trap, but I understand you have to list. So I decided, okay, that's too many listings, so let's just less it. You get me? If I listed 150 items a month, which is a little bit less, so if we go 150 items a month divided by 30, that's 5 items a day, which is better. It's only 2 items a day less, but it seems manageable. I had a look at how many items I'd sourced today versus how many car boots there is through the week versus how much money I can invest to get this going and all that. 5 items a day seems like a reasonable place to start. That also may be a bit high, but I think I can do 5 listings a day, and if I fall short, well, money's money at the end of the day. So basically, guys, that's my intent, is to list 5 items a day over the next 30 days. Listing 5 a day will give me 150 items listed at the end of the month, and if I sell 75 of those 150, because going off my history, I actually sell about 75% of what I list at the minute. It's more like 125%. But that being aside, I in history, 75% of my items I list I sell. But let's say for worst case scenario, 50% of what I list that month I'll sell, which will give me 75 sales. So basically now I just do 15 times 75, which gives me 1,125. So if I want to make about 1,100 quid over the next 30 days between now and the end of April, I need to list 150 items, roughly £15 profit, sell at least half or more, and I'll have a grand's profit. I'd like to do that with... it baffles me sometimes when I look at the numbers, because then I start thinking like, well, is that including shipping and fee? Fuck it, I want to make 1,000, however the maths works, yeah. Because, like, the amount of times I've done these calculations, you think I'd be a mastermind at it, but I'm not. It fucks in my head every time I look at it, and the more I look at it, the more confusing the numbers get. I just want to make £1,100 over the next 30 days, guys. That's pretty simple. And then when I make that 1,100, the month after that, we're just gonna start doing madness. You get me? And I just needed a baseline. Make a grand, simply because I've never actually made a grand and had it. I've never made a grand on eBay and it's been there in the bank after the 30 days. So, like, it's not about the number. It's about having results. You know what I'm saying? So this month and from the future, I'm going for results. So anyway, guys, that's my plan. 5 listings a day, which gives me 150 a month. I'm going to be tracking them. I'm going to... I had a whiteboard before, but I don't like using a whiteboard because it's here, actually. It gets, like, rubbed off. You get me? So I'm going to use a sketchbook or just a notepad. Fucking sketchbook. And I'm just going to jot down my numbers, guys. And we're going to do it. We're going to do it big. But, like, this is just going to be a journey. It's still the journey. It just took way longer than I expected. But it is my journey, and I would like to see where we can take this to. So if you guys want to participate and join in on the journey, I keep getting up and then coming back down to sit down. Then just subscribe to the channel, you get me? And this whole room's going to transform. The whole room's going to transform. We're going to make some money, and I'm going to share some advice with man, you get me? I need a haircut, man.